Awesome. Oh, I can also add a background to my video. Yeah.
GM, everyone. Okay, nice. I would like to check if we could, everyone could hear me. I'm very, very exciting to interview Denton, the Chief Strategy Officer from Yuliverse over here. Actually, we have been knowing each other for, wow, maybe this is the second cycle, right? So I'm very happy to finally being able to invite Denton to our Binance Live over here. Now I'm going to remove the banner and reveal Denton because today he's showing himself over here. Nice. Hello, everyone. How's everything
Hello.
going? Oh, yeah. Oh, wow. You changed the background.
Yeah. Is the
That's
word shown correctly?
yes. That
All
is
right. All good.
awesome. Yeah, I like that. And
Yeah.
of course, first thing first, would you like to introduce yourself and your role at Universe as well as introducing Universe to our Bandsaf audience? So far, I see that we got over 2,500 live views already. That was fast.
Awesome. Yeah. Very happy to be here and finally get to be on stage with you. I guess we've known each other since Universe like started like 2 years ago. So it's really good to get this opportunity to, let everybody know what we're doing and the latest update with Universe. So maybe a quick intro about myself first. I'm Denton. I came into the project about a year and a half ago to lead the strategy for the Yuliverse ecosystem. I've been in the industry for about 5 years now, so started some person. Now I'm more looking after like strategy and BD and kind of general direction where things are going with the project. So yeah, I'm here to lead. Like my interests are like with like staking and technical infrastructure, but also I come from a very consumer marketing background. So before my life with Yuliverse, I was actually doing like fintech marketing. So I come from a semi like Web2, like more traditional kind of side of things, but also applying, Web3 concepts to this stuff. So I got the bug around DeFi summer and became pretty obsessed with what's happening. So yeah, this is, I guess, my second cycle in the industry. Been through some ups and downs, but yeah, still chugging along and doing our best to push the industry forwards with the Universe project.
Awesome. Yes, the second cycle and Uterus is still very, very strong over here. And of course, do you mind to tell us about Uliverse? What does it do? And how about Uligo? Thank you.
Yeah, so Yuliverse started off as a kind of Web3 version of Pokemon Go. That was a time where people were pretty crazy, about this kind of casual location-based gameplay where you like download the app and you literally have to like walk to places and do things and discover new routes, new sites of interest around you in your city and meeting new friends, along the way, catching Pokemon or and doing that stuff. We built a Web3 version of that. So instead of Pokemon, we had NFTs that lived on chain, and then you went to different places to gain experience and then level up those Yulis. They're Yuli NFTs that lived on BSV at the time. So that's still going on. That's still like a core part of the project, this casual-based gameplay. But Yuli Go is like our latest project to expand, this kind of interaction between location and also adding like social media elements to it, social file elements. So Yuli Go started off as a Telegram mini app, but it kind of expanded into more and more sophisticated, product over time. Now it's like a full-on social file platform where you can literally tag your location and then post content on it, and then that's related to the location that it's in. So when you browse the feed of UniGo, it's actually a map. where you can see, like sites of interest and cool stuff that's happening around you. The way we combine the gamification to this is actually the posts can earn you tokens by posting, sharing, and curating your content. So we really want to attract this new type of content creator onto the platform, getting them to like earn through their content. But the kind of clever thing, that we combine with the Yuliverse app as well, is that the content is tagged on location, so that also appears in the game. And there's kind of like downstream, gameplay effects to that as well. So we're combining, two very interesting aspects of, location-based gameplay and also location-based socialify together into one ecosystem. So yeah, that's the two things that we're working on, and very excited to tell you guys more about it.
Very interesting. Thank you so much, Denton, for the insightful overview. And since this is a Web3 Pokemon Go, right? Yuli Go. And I also saw that you were sharing your screen right now. Would you mind to letting us know more about it, and also tell us how the concept of social to earn actually works inside Yuli Go? Thank you.
Yeah, so this is the Line mini app that we've deployed, just today on the Line ecosystem. Line, the messaging app, which is the most popular in Japan and Taiwan and regions like Thailand as well. So this is going to be our like extremely powerful distribution funnel, through the Line ecosystem and through the Messenger app itself, a bit like how Telegram and Telegram mini apps works. You can open this directly, from your Line Messenger app. And then what you can do is you can post content on the feed, and users will be able to tip, like, and share this content. So this is like directly from within the messaging app. And you can like share this with your friends through that same context as well. So for example, this is like some content posts about traveling in like Kyoto in Japan, and you can see kind of like the text and also the content of that. You can post pictures, video, and I think voice. Video with sound is also coming very soon as well. So this is a very like easy way for you to share your social content through your messenger, and we are making this a very like collaborative and easy to use platform as well. So we're also introducing like AI tools to help you like adjust your pictures or write your copy, to help with that as well. So this is
Awesome.
all distributed through the Line Messenger, where they can access nearly 200 million users. So very powerful tool. And you can do like in-app purchases for points and tips and tokens as well, all with it natively within the Line app. So we're meeting very high like UX standards here to bridge across, from the Web3 native audience into the Web2 user base as well. So those payment functions are coming very soon. So you'll soon be able to, just transact and on-ramp your crypto through the Line Messenger app. And we also
Nice.
have daily check-in missions as well. So this is the Yuli token. The Yuli token will TGE actually tomorrow, and this at the same time as well. So through the social content platform, you'll be able to earn Yuli tokens by posting, curating, and sharing your posts as well. So make sure to participate in the Line that portal launch campaign, where we'll get lots of bonuses for onboarding users and new onboarding tasks for you as well.
Wow,
So
that's amazing.
yeah,
And
so yeah, make sure to get into that and participate in some of the all of the onboarding campaign as well.
sure thing. Well, actually, right now I'm going to screenshot our binder site because I saw, wow, so many audience they type Yuliverse, yeah, on the screen over here. Thank you so much
Awesome.
for showing support, everyone. And I also, yeah, remember that the Yuliverse thing is very generous, right? Going to give away 1,000 USD worth of Yuli for a selected audience today. So I wonder, how are we going to select our audience? Are we going to like randomly select, or by any drawings, or do we require them to ask questions, or any methods that you think we should pick our winners?
Oh
And
yeah, yeah.
uh,
I think we can first have them follow Yuliverse
uh-huh,
on Twitter, on X, and
uh-huh.
then participate in the campaign on the Uligo app. And then I think lastly, we can also take some, live questions from the audience as well, and
Oh,
we can
nice.
give, you know, 100 or something tokens.
Wow, that's great. And also curious about that, because I actually today I saw several exchanges that they actually have some campaigns, right, with the Yuli token.
Yeah, yeah. They're part of our kind of listing campaign as well.
Uh-huh.
So the Yuli token will be listing on several exchanges coming tomorrow. So there will be BingX, Bybit, not Bybit, sorry,
Big
BingX, BingX, BitGet, MEXC, yeah, and which one is too much going on? Gate, and KuCoin as well. So those are the major
nice.
exchanges. We'll be all running campaigns with them, so lots of opportunities to earn the UD token through those exchange, promotions, as well as the line launch as well.
That is just perfect. Wow. I'm going to do that right now. Yeah, because this is just so exciting. I definitely would not wanted to miss it, right? Wow. And
Yeah,
yes,
don't
I
miss.
also have accounts across various exchanges. So friends, once again, don't miss it. I know everyone's watching us on minus live, right? But I also know everyone, yeah, will have, different accounts. So we'll highly recommend everyone to search around the
Yeah,
information. Just search Yuli on
yeah,
Twitter or X, and then you will find those reward information. You definitely don't want to miss it. This is just so great. And also next we would like to ask is, well, can you let us know that why Illegal choose to deploy on Kayagen, as you mentioned at Line, this app,
yeah.
and what other key partnerships are there that to like kind of like push the team wanted to build on Kaya? Thank you.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. So a bit of, I guess, context first.
Mhm.
We started building Universe 2 years ago, as like a standalone mobile app. And to get distribution on mobile app is quite difficult. Um, and we were kind of like hitting some limits to how many like installs we can get with the amount of budget and the amount of like execution we can do as a team. So we needed to find a way to distribute the product to more users. And that's a kind of like problem that was solved by this advent of mini apps. So this was a really key moment for us because like building consumer apps, like you have to reach the consumer, you have to reach the retail audience, you have to reach like normal people that might not necessarily be, that savvy with like wallets and chains and gas fees and whatnot. So that was a that was a thing that we really wanted to tackle as a game. Like it needed to be easy to use and social. So when Kaya approached us with their Kaya Wave launch program, we like literally jumped on because our demographic matched theirs like perfectly. As a project with a huge user base in Japan and Line being the biggest messenger ecosystem in Japan, that kind of just naturally fit really well as well. So it was a really key partnership for us to establish, and through this partnership, we want to push Uligo and the benefits of like Web3 decentralized social media. Now with Uligo, we want to do post to earn as well, post like content to earn to the wider 200 million retail audience, and let them experience this this thing that we've all experienced in Web3 before. Like you can do some pretty cool stuff to earn tokens that's actually valuable, and then get that message across, because we think that's a really cool thing that we can bring to the people. So yeah, that's one of the key collaborators, I guess. The other one we have is actually with several really strong communities in Asia as well. So the Pudgy Asia team, Kudasai Japan, as well as the art community. Those are all like really key community partners for us to be able to get feedback from them, to share our product and bring benefits to those core users as well. So really, really excited.
Nice. Thank you so much, yeah, for letting us know about that. And I also heard that this year on Kayachen, they are going to bring a lot of users, right, onboarding Kaya and also onboarding Web3. So it might be the next super app after Ton, right? After, yeah,
Yeah,
Tag.
we're super bullish on that. We're super bullish on their demographic and also their execution in terms of the like user experience and the platform they give us.
Nice. Thank you so much. Wow. Friends, this is really exciting because, well, I think Kachen, the gentleman, is kind of like still quite beginning, right? And Yuliverse is already there, being very strong and early on, so full of potentials. And if you haven't downloaded the game to play it, be sure to do that. And of course, well, our audience have great questions because not of our audience are from Japan or Taiwan, right? Or downloading Line, the app. Can they also play Yuligo without using being a Line user? Is that possible?
Yes, of course. There's like a web version of the mini app as well, and also we'll have a app like mobile application in the App Store coming in February as well. But if you want to try out the mini app like right now with your web browser, you can do kaya.universe.com and you can access the mini app.
I see. So place that you can go. Okay, so if you wanted to have a chance to win a reward, right, you don't
Yes.
have the Line app, right? That's why people are asking this question, and that's a good one. Okay, thank you so much. And of course, our title says that we're going to explore social tourism. We covered that, and now we're going to talk about AI agents. Where do you see AI and
Yeah.
AI agents on these platform, or how about with Universe Duelman?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I love this topic. I've been kind of like quite obsessed with AI agents recently with like Goat and AI 16Z and virtuals. I think they are like huge potential in the context of a like decentralized social network. Firstly, they can do things on behalf of you. So we're all now trying to like gain attention. We spend quite a bit of time, on our online presence as well. And these agents, they can like help you, get part of that attention. And as a content creator, as a normal user, as a brand, as a business, that's like, crucial to get that right at the moment. So I think in future, well, even, not that in the distant future, I guess like even within the next half a year or so,
Mhm.
we'll see brands and projects starting to utilize AI agents to gain mind share, in terms of like, their social circles. We've seen that on Twitter already or X. We want to provide the same platform for Yuligo as well. So we want to let I guess two angles to this. One is to utilize the AI agents to help content creators make better content. The second one is to get AI agents to help them curate and answer and gain mind share through that way. So yeah, well, our CTO himself actually he comes from a AI background, so he's
Nice.
worked with like AI tools to, to copyright, to do formatting, to do like all of this stuff that takes time, before you post something.
Right.
Yeah, he's has great experience in making those tools, and we're really ready to launch that with UliGo as well. So hopefully it'll be a kind of new experience for the application. It'll give you like smart suggestions on what to do as well. So, but there's one other thing, I guess, slightly financial aspect
Mhm.
to the social fi system that I also want to touch upon. So a bit of context first, I guess, to the mechanism of these posts. Um, so I mentioned earlier that you can do post to earn on
Right.
UniGo. That's only the first part of the story. So the second part to that is that posts that gain a certain amount of traction and tips can then be launched as kind of like a on-chain asset. So if your post reaches a certain amount of like popularity,
Mhm.
you can then kind of launch that in a pump.fun-esque kind of way to monetize your content. So it's a really powerful mechanism to let the content creators monetize good content, to let users speculate and vouch for content creators, and then it provides also a mechanism to distribute that value to the content creator and the people that vouched for them. So we're calling this POP 404. It's kind of more detailed on our white paper on the website, so feel free to check that out. In more depth. After the call, if you're interested in that kind of aspect of the social file platform. So the AI, where AI agents come back is that we want AI agents to be able to help users snipe good content, like sniping
Ah,
meme coins. So I think that's going to be a huge part, of the incentive alignment between content creators, people that consume the content, and also people who want to gain value from that. So the three aspects can then be aligned in a really good way to make the platform really useful. So
exactly. Hmm.
yeah, I think you might be interested in that as well because you're such a prolific content creator yourself.
Exactly. Well, actually, the other day I went to a a Twitter space and I heard several AI agents over there chatting with humans, and
Oh yeah, yeah,
that was definitely, yeah, great session. And I was there. I actually spoke Mandarin Chinese to the AI agents because I was so curious. Are they real AI agents or are they just humans hiding behind, those X accounts, right? Yeah, but
man.
wow, their reactions was fast. And
Yeah,
even though they have accents, right? So those AI accents, but they do understand Mandarin Chinese. They understand what I was asking, and they could reply. That was just amazing. They think really
yeah,
fast.
yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
Yeah.
Now I think, what if they can like things and share things and also transact like
Uh-huh.
on your behalf as well? So it's getting pretty crazy, but
Yeah. What are we humans going to do? Just play Yuligo all the day, all
post
day
content.
long, right? Just play the game all day long, and we don't have to work. Yeah, or AI agents will work for us. And well, the world is going to be very interesting. Yeah, this year is like the beginning of AI agent era, right? We're going to see the world is changing, and also looking forward to seeing that AI agent integrating to Yuliverse ecosystem. Whether you're going to build a trading AI agent or you're going to integrating agent to your games, right? So maybe we could have some NPCs, right? Like,
Yeah,
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 playing with
yeah.
us. Yeah, and we never know that they are actually AI agents. We thought that's just a different player. That we
Yeah.
know. Uh huh.
We actually had a discussion about this last year,
Nice.
really about AI NPCs and for them to like generate, um, like stories or
Mhm.
endings for the user. So
Mm.
like the AI will procedurally or randomly generate outcomes for the player. Pretty fun.
Isn't it just cool? Yeah, and also imagine that, well, when Universe continue to build your game, right? And people are able to play kind of like play different games every time when they uh, start this app. That would be awesome. Every time the ending's different, everyone has
Yeah,
different experience, yeah, based on their preference or or um any other elements that the AI detect, right? Because the AI might,
yeah,
yes, check out what we were doing on our phone and try to figure
yeah,
out
yeah.
what the user prefer, right? So that would be
I think
awesome.
I think like with Yuli Go, actually there's more context for the AI as well. So actually it knows like what you like or where you've been. So they can generate storylines or outcomes that's related to your like social media activity, you know,
Nice.
make that kind of like a semi-realistic, outcome. Yeah, yeah. Thanks for that idea. I think it's pretty, we'll work on that.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Yes. Well, I have also been Web3 gaming ecosystem for a while, right? So that's why, yeah, use our imaginations and build better projects for a lot of users, right? And of course, since we talk about the future plan, right? Can you share what future development like user can expect? And also, we would like to hear post TGE. Okay, since tomorrow is going to be a big day, and we have our audience curious about, yeah, well, other than focusing on the future development, they especially wanted to know about any plan post TGE that you could share with us. Thank you.
Yeah. So, oh yeah, very busy post TG actually. One main thing that we need to nail down is the Uligo application launch. So apart from the mini app, there's also the application, but the main focus will be on the mini app to provide more features on that first, and then we're actually running like very long-term content creator campaigns
Mhm.
for the platform. So we'll have ecosystem and X to earn, token allocation for the Uligo app. And that's going to be like a huge proportion of the tokenomics. So something like over 50%, of the tokens will be allocated to this X to earn and ecosystem side of things. So we expect, the work is just kind of started. We have the tokens that can incentivize users to create good value content on the platform now. So that's what we're going to start doing and leveraging the line distribution to do. um, the second thing is to build out these really cool AI features that's on the roadmap. um, the roadmap is I guess pretty long and pretty ambitious. Apart from AI, we also want to do like branding and business integrations with that as well, because like as you know, on the line platform you can already do business transactions through that kind of super app ecosystem that they built. So there is no way that Web3 won't be involved in that aspect as well. So we're going to be building multiple aspects and functionalities into the Uligo application. I guess the third thing is that the game itself is not finished. That will also be under development to build, as I said, the cross-platform functionality between the social content location, so the game content location, and there'll be like really interesting, cross-breeding and interactions between the two of them. So we're doing that. Actually, yeah, many, many, many new features to look forward to. And yeah, I guess that's the very quick rundown of what to look forward to.
Nice. Thank you so much, Zenton, for sharing that with us and everyone. Well, actually, teaching is just a new beginning, right? So,
Yeah.
well, we are going to continue to follow Universe Duelman and Uligo and also future, right, with AI agents and other innovations. And now let's start to pick more audience questions. Previously, we already had two, right? One is regarding how about without line, right, app, right? Because not of the probably not of the uh, countries are kind of like using that, right? might not be available on various app store. And also another question is about post TG plan. Right over here, we have people asking about. Okay, can you share more about the team behind Universe and their experiences or their expertise? Because at the beginning, Denton, I remember you introduced yourself, right? So they're also curious about other core team members. Thank you.
Yeah, sure. So before me coming onto the airwaves to do these interviews, it was Chris most of the time, and he still does them. Chris is he goes by 大师. In
Uh-huh.
other words, he used to be an investment banker. He looks after most of our financial and fundraising needs, but he's also like a huge gaming nerd. So he used to be like top ranked Hearthstone player, like Hearthstone, the card game from Blizzard. That's really popular. He still plays in the office, and he is like he is the main core to drive like the business side of things as well. Our CTO Ben, he comes from Kingsoft AI. So Kingsoft is like a really big. It's kind of like Microsoft of mainland China. So they build like tons of software products for like everything you can imagine. So like what Microsoft does basically, like cloud, documents, editing, AI, all that kind of stuff. So he's our CTO, and he looks after all of the technical side with regards to like game development and um, app development and also smart contracting and stuff. So he's very experienced in that regard. We have Hero, who's our tokenomics expert. So he's the one that's designing, how the game progresses. It's kind of like interesting, a lot of maths modeling behind it, like player behavior, how many people will reach this level, how many people reach that level, how long does it take to level up. He's the nerd behind those kind of things. I myself, I come from strategy, marketing kind of background. I'm like crypto native. Most of the team is crypto native, and yeah, I guess those are the core people. Adam, who was our community head, he he's still around with us, but more of like an advisory role. So if you're familiar with the Yuliverse project, you might have seen him before. Yeah.
Nice. Thank you so much for letting us know about that. And friends, well, I wanted to let you know that the Universe thing is very, very stable because they have been, this is a second cycle, right? And so many of them, yeah, when I know them 2, 3 years ago, they're still there. Well, I already switched to different projects for times.
Yeah, we're still building our game.
You guys are
Finally
still
getting.
sticking together. That is actually amazing because that means the team is very stable and people work well with each other. So this is a very good sign, everyone. I need to let you know. Yeah, because well, the first time I jump, the first and the second time I jump was because those two projects I already helped them complete TGE, right? And after about a month of winding down, like, okay, well, there are not many things that for me to do because I was mainly focused on marketing and growth, right? And that's the most important part pre-TGE. Right, so post TGE kind of like retention, right? So yeah, that's why I jump for the first 2 times, and the third time I would not wanted to mention about it. Yes, so that's why I feel like the Universe thing, the Universe family is harmonious and that's really good. Yeah, stick around together for several
Yeah.
years already. That's really cool because building something from scratch, right, and then to like an empire, a whole ecosystem. This is just wonderful, everyone. Yeah.
Yeah, I think we've all like have a similarly like painful experience like in the team. Like we started building out in the bear market where like literally nothing worked. Like
Uh-huh.
you think you built such a great onboarding experience, and then because it's bear market, right? Nobody uses it. It was like,
Oh,
oh, we had
right.
100 downloads. Oh, but once the market kind of went better with like mini apps and stuff, you had like 1 million downloads, 1 million active users. So that was a number that we didn't really consider before. But we kept building. Like now we've weathered the storm. We've reached a place where sentiment is good, and yeah, I think finally, building through that painful time is actually worth it now. Like, the stuff that we did before, although nobody used it, or very few people had the chance to experience it, now we can bring that to more and more people. So yeah.
Nice. Thank you so much. Yes, that's definitely a great question, right? To ask about the Yuliverse things background. And then, yeah, I also definitely want to add some personal touch over here, right? And let me see. Okay, here comes $1 million question.
Right.
How does
Yeah, I'm
Yuliverse
ready.
plan to onboard non-weather users? That's a must-ask questions every time when we have AMAs, right?
Yeah, yeah. That's a problem that's near and dear to my heart.
Uh-huh.
When we started building, there was no like social account login. There was no like passkey login. There was no like NPC wallets. Well, there was, but nobody used it.
Uh-huh.
It was still like old school MetaMask, seed phrase, write down a piece of paper and then lose it. So now we're in a much better place. Now we've got like social logins now. We have account and chain abstraction. We have like sponsored gas fees. We have like on ramping by credit card. And yeah. So I think the experience is getting there. Like we are always trying to compare our UX to a Web2 app. And I think sometimes um, we're not quite there, but I think very soon this cycle we'll start seeing apps, and certainly for ourselves, we're looking to become an app that's comparable to a Web2 app, but everything else actually just happens on chain in the back end. So yeah, I think we want to use this opportunity to improve the UX to reach the audience that we have connected with Line, like the 200 million of them. Most of them will not ever want to touch a wallet or a chain.
Mhm.
So actually, the user experience on the Line app itself is like really smooth. So you don't even really need to create a wallet. It just kind of like does that by itself when you log in through your Line ID. And then for onboarding, we all have like sponsored transactions as well for that. So it would be a pretty smooth user experience, I'd say. And
Nice.
yeah, I guess what else? One thing that I wanted to also like tackle, I guess few projects tackle this, is actually like off ramping. Like
Uh-huh.
if you once you've earned your tokens, you need to like make it useful in real life. So we're looking to do like integrations where you can like book hotels or buy coffee with the token assets that you have through posting and earning through the SocialFi app. So that's kind of like the last step of the journey. Like you can earn with SocialFi, now you need to spend it and make it useful and convert that into some sort of experience or benefit. So yeah, we're actively looking to complete that part of the journey as well.
Awesome. Thank you so much, yeah, for letting us know that it's definitely not easy, right? But maybe with AI agent, we can find
Mhm.
some break point, right? To bring in a lot of more new people seamlessly and without then needing to learn a lot about blockchain or yeah, with the advancement of wallets, right? So it's definitely super easy, I think. And also, here comes another good question over here. Okay, are there any plans to expand Uligo's features to include VR or AR?
Yeah, that more kind of belongs in the Yuliverse gameplay side of things.
Uh huh.
AR has always been like on our radar,
Hmm.
but it was very like computationally quite heavy for devices at the
Right.
time. So when you see like Pokemon Go players, they turn on the AR function and they have like a spare battery pack with them. So
Right.
we didn't want to introduce that feature just yet. We wanted to get that to a more mature place before we develop for that feature. But it would be super interesting. We had like early ideas of how to do this, like multiplayer AR experience where Uligo players had to like split into teams, and then they would see the same AR object like projected, uh, like in the middle of the city, and
Uh-huh.
then they have to like hit different checkpoints to try and beat that boss or compete for some prize or something. It was a pretty ambitious idea, but I think we'll get around to looking to implement that later this year. Hopefully we'll get the time and budget to do so.
Nice. Yes, definitely going to be very expensive to add that function over. And the next question is going to be interesting because we have seen you sharing your screen over here, right? This is the illegal app, right?
Yeah.
And can you kind of like showcase how we use it? Because yeah, people are just so curious about it. And can we just
Yeah.
directly go to, for example, App Store or Google Play and download it?
Yeah, so this is the web version. So I can just like maybe I can just do oh, you can't see my URL. But if you type in the URL
Mm.
kara.yuliverse.com, you can go straight here.
Oh,
Alternatively, if you can click if you have Line Messenger installed, you can directly open it in Line Messenger as well.
I have
So
I have Line Messenger, but it is a US version. I'm not sure if it works. Let me check.
oh, it should work. It should work.
Okay,
Yeah.
so what should I type? I'm on it right now.
Search Yuligo. See if you
Uligo. Let
find
me
it.
see.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I try to join some Taiwan group, but I couldn't.
Okay.
Oh,
Right.
okay. Let's see. Search function. Do I just go to the Line apps front page and search? Or I guess maybe like US ones doesn't really have
Might
those
be restricted. Yeah.
functions, right? Yeah. Well, for our US version, the only thing we could search was actually just okay, I saw you send a link over here.
Yeah, yeah. If you
Just
click that, it should open
click on
directly in
that
line.
and see if it will work for people. Yeah, it shows system error. Even though
Oh, then
it direct me to line, but it shows system error.
it might be restricted then, unfortunately.
So sad. Yes,
Oh no.
this is something that I really don't understand about why Line would not open it like Telegram, right? Telegram would not
Mhm.
restrict people to join different countries groups, but for Line, I cannot join any Japan group chat because my phone number is not, yeah,
Right. I'll
Japan's.
go have a talk to them and find out, why that's the issue.
Yeah,
Because now
restrictions,
we
right?
yeah, now
Yeah,
we have
so
a direct contact with them. I think
yeah,
the previous
I also
yeah.
I can only contact with friends with like one by one, but I cannot join their friends groups because like they are like it's Taiwan group created using the Taiwan phone number or Japan group. I cannot join that. Every time it says, "Oh, sorry, well, this is not your region or something." Yeah,
Mhm.
kind of messaging. Okay,
Yeah, let
so
me let me find out for you. I'll message you in the group.
yeah, but the let me try the web link over here.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, the web link works pretty well. That's great.
Yeah. So yes, maybe
Ah,
maybe I can like log out first.
okay. I can see. Oh, so is this someone like going to a temple and trying to
Yeah,
worship the ceremony? Oh my goodness.
yeah. So this is like a like a user that's posted content about their travels.
Ah,
This one is called Kiyozumi Dera Temple in Kyoto. So this user, Fearing Elf, took some pictures and wrote some kind of like journal on this place that she visited. Um, yeah, and then you can like click into the post and then like and comment on it as well. Um, and then what you can do is you can also share this uh, straight through Line Messenger, but you could also share it on other messenger as well for them to open that page. The second thing you can do in the app, there's also like daily check-in missions, and you can earn the Yuli token through, completing these tasks as well. So for now, these are not like set in stone yet, but you can like earn points from doing so, like liking other people's posts, commenting on different posts, and logging in every day. So we're looking to build like, combos or streaks that you can do with this. And then we also have a bonus tab for like competitions that we run regularly. So one thing that we had in mind is we had like certain themed content that you could do, and then we like incentivize that with a prize pool or a partnership, that we do on here as well. So this is actually quite a flexible, kind of thing that we could do. We can run campaigns with other Web3 projects. We can run it with like traditional businesses as well, and then their content will then be shared, within the feed or in the map that we'll build later as well. So, yeah, lots of features that we could do. We're building like a nearby feature as well. I'm not logged in at the moment, so
Uh-huh.
can't see it. But usually, what you would get is like you get a map, and then you'd see what sites or activities are like near you, and then you can go there and check that out. Usually it'll come with some sort of like recommendation, like for example, there's this cafe or restaurant that's nearby me, and then this will recommend me to go there, and then another user would post their experience, eating or having coffee at that place. The businesses
Perfect.
can Yeah, the businesses can then attach some sort of incentive via token or via like a coupon to incentivize people to go there and spend as well. So that's the kind of business aspect of things that we're also building out through the platform.
Nice. Thank you so much. Wow, this is just amazing. Kind of like touring the world with our illegal friends, right? Amazing.
Yeah, we can't wait to have like, content for all of these, major cities around the world, like
Uh-huh.
major places, and then we'll have like a filter for like where you want to go or what language content you want to see. Then we can, make it into a really cool, useful app for people.
Right. Hopefully line can open up the restrictions, right? Not any country restrictions. Yeah,
Yeah,
we also want to connect with people from different just yeah with the same country code, right, of our phone number, and to join the same group chat. That doesn't really make sense. Well, last question over here, because I know you're also very busy getting ready for tomorrow, right? Oh, this is a good question for our audience. What are the main challenges that you think Universe has faced during the duelment, and how were they overcome?
you mean like the past, 2 years or so?
Yes, this is the
Okay.
cycle, right? And building Universe, and we have been through the bears, right?
Yeah. Um, One thing that I think was like really put us in a kind of low point for the team was when we launched the Yuliverse app on iOS and Google Play Store. So this was like around last August, I think. Last August, yeah. That was when we reached like a pretty good amount of user base. So we had like 50 something K monthly active user for the game. So we had like 50 something K users playing, on their devices every month. And then for one reason or another, we pushed an update to the iOS app, and then we got like delisted from the App Store.
Oh
So
my,
that was like super terrible because um, few things happened. One thing was that the existing users didn't get any more updates,
right.
so it created this kind of like imbalance between the Android user base who got the updates and the iOS users who didn't get the updates.
Oh
So
my.
we literally had to stop updating the app to keep things fair
Oh my.
between the player base. The second thing was um, when you want to talk to someone from the App Store, there's like nobody to talk to. Basically, and we don't know we were like talking to a machine or what, and then they didn't reply.
Uh-huh.
Even if when they did, it was like really cryptic. You didn't really know what kind of um, meaning they actually wanted you to do. Like I can't even ask more questions. I want to get my app listed again, but I don't know what to do. Can you help me? And then there's like 3 days of radio silence.
Oh my
So
goodness.
yeah, that was a very like, and the worst thing is we didn't know when it would be resolved, right? So for a small team like us, it was hard to like not update anything for like 2.5, 3 months until we got that resolved. So that really put a big, uh, you know, a difficulty in terms of our product and also our marketing and retention community. They were very understanding. I think with other projects it might have just continued to go downhill from there, but yeah, we are very thankful for the community to sticking with us during that period. It was really tough. Yeah, and then there's also this risk of like having to rely on the app store, which is pretty funny.
Nice. Thank you so much, Tenten, for letting us know about all the stories behind the scenes. Definitely not easy, but once again, congratulations. Yeah, only
Thank you.
achievement. And finally, TGE. Yeah, over here we have over 6,000 live audience watching. And
Awesome.
everyone, once again, well, thank you so much for who asked constructive questions, right? And if you are being selective, please be sure to also follow Yuliverse official handle, and also you need to download or register an account, right? If you don't have Line, or if you cannot download Line, right? You can go to Yuliverse Uligo, right? If you can just go to kia.uliverse.com, and then you can create your profile and start to use that, and we'll need to verify those so that we could collect the wallet address and give you the reward. And so Denton, what type of wallet address should we collect? Kaya chain
Any
or any
VM
exchanges? EVM.
VM address is all good.
Okay,
Yeah.
great. Thank you so much for spending time with us. And once
Thank
again,
you.
congratulations again. I so already have a lot of audience, very exciting, and then went to Twitter, right, to interact with us over our posts over there and share their screenshot, right? Thank you so much, everyone. And our replay will be available over here on Binance Live, and we will also add it shorter video version and then post it to YouTube. Or we can give the file to you, Denton, and then you can share it on Twitter as well, so people can watch the video on Twitter. Yeah, thank you so much for spending time with us, and have a good rest of the day.
Awesome. Thanks so much for having me. And yeah, good evening, everybody.
Thank you. Let's keep in touch.
Bye-bye.
Bye. I'm going to end our backstage over here. This is just amazing. Thank you. I'm going to play some music for our audience to listen, and then the replay will be ready soon. So stay tuned, stay here, continue to stay with us. You can watch the exciting replay.